My name's Adam Twelftree. I'm with Aquaterra as an engineering co-op student. It was really good, honestly. It was honestly too short. Time flew by really quick. I don't even remember really what happened in March and February because time flew by, which is a good thing. But yeah, I learned a lot and I met some great people and did a bunch of stuff, a bunch of different projects. The main projects included doing drawings for the treatment plant, their P&IDs, piping and instrumentation diagrams. And I mapped out a bunch of the heating systems in both the plants. I worked in the cogen facility and made some drawings for the company for future reference. And another project I did was I worked with a water modeling software, and that was completely new to me, but I ended up updating our current water model and mapping out a bunch of the fire hydrants, fire flows for a better representation of the city of Grand Prairie for future reference for Aquaterra to use in projects, developments, and master plans. And every day is pretty good, highlights. I really like meeting new people, hearing what they have to say. I like learning about the industry, and kind of talking it up with a couple operators is always fun, and joking around with everybody at the office is great too. But yeah, just having fun and making laughs and making jokes is always a great highlight. Throughout that spiel about my projects, all those softwares were new to me. Coming out of only second year, you do a lot of the basic maths and sciences. You don't really know much about different softwares and what kind of techniques you use. So learning that was definitely new for me, and time management and staying on task and making sure your projects get done by a certain time is definitely challenging, but I was up to the task. Definitely graduate with a degree. Be in the co-op program at U of A means that I hopefully get a job after graduation, which is sort of the reason I joined the program in the first place. So overall goal would be to graduate, get a permanent job somewhere, and grow with a company and get the PEng, get the requirements I need, keep learning. And honestly, it's been really good, and as long as you keep hiring us co-ops, and it's good for us, hopefully it's good for you guys too. So definitely met my expectations and kept me busy. Thanks for having me. I appreciate everything the company's done. I liked my time here and hope to return.
So Ralph Wolgemuth, Senior Business Development Engineer. Yes, for two reasons, really. One is it gives us a chance to get some work done that we wouldn't normally have done, especially with our engineering co-op students or summer students. And secondly, it gives them some experience, but more importantly, I think it also opens the door to that future employment opportunity / recruiting piece. If we can give them a really good experience here, hopefully they want to come back and work for us long term. And so we're developing that long-term loyal employee, hopefully that will be able to replace the gray hairs like me. I think some of it is just trying to relay that information and that, sort of that knowledge and experience that I've gained over my career, and relaying that to them in a way that's beneficial to them as they continue through university, but also as they start their careers, right? And really trying to build them up, give them that solid foundation that they can build from, and that they see good value in that. So, remembering some of the things that I went through as a summer student are certainly fond memories, and I had good mentors, and hopefully I'm being able to provide that good mentorship for them as well. I think probably some of the just getting out into the field and working with them around explaining to them some of the work that they're doing and what we need to do and how to do it, again, was fun stuff. I used to do that. That's kind of where my passion is in the work that we were doing, particularly this year. And so that's certainly some of it. But really seeing them take from that initial tour and that initial guidance of here's how you do it, to coming back and asking questions, and then getting out there and doing it themselves, right? And then going back out afterwards to help them finalize some of the details, right? And just working through them with it, where they clearly understood what they were doing, and it's like, yes, they learned something today, this term. So that's always the key piece for me. More just around time and my availability, is more what I feel is the biggest challenge. I think, certainly reminding myself how little I knew when I was a first year student, or in some of those summer students, compared to what I know now, 30 some years later into my career, right? And I can't expect them to be me. And I need to remind myself of that, right? And so that was probably my biggest challenge of, they are a first year student. They are just starting their career. Where were you 35 years ago, right? And what did you know? A huge value for Aquaterra, not only from a work perspective, but also getting work done, but also from that future recruitment. And, professionally, I see it as an opportunity for me to also develop new engineers and help them grow in their career. And so, as I work towards retirement in the near future, it is that is part of where I think I need to be is helping to develop those new young engineers and giving them that base to excel in their careers as they go forward. So it's got lots of good value for all of us, me personally, as well as us from a company perspective, I think.